month, niggas. Brick City, this movie HD. And after this, a lot of niggas gonna hate me. Fuck them. Killer Cam, what up? Uptown, we back again for another one. Jack Boy Beats.
Yeah, Method Man. So cool. So cool seeing him do his thing still. He's doing these like all these like freestyle things. So cool.
Amazon プライム感謝祭15日まで開催中。ありがとうをセールに込めて。
ここは住まい探し中の人が迷い込むスーモの森。
Powder get you hype. Powder get you hype. Get you hype. Get you hype. Get you hype. Powder get you hype. Get you hype. Get you hype.
This is strictly for you niggas that need to really hear the fucking truth about why you solid E. Take it 2 and 2 or some of that flaky fruit. Man, I hope you brace yourself before we take this bumpy ride. Cause you bout to see the little E while he's on the wild side. I'm not playing no games like some of these other niggas like to do. Young nigga up dead serious while I'm stalking some of the goddamn too. Just like I said before, don't test my pimpin' while I'm on that white. Weed ain't nothing but something to slow my roll, but powder gets me hype. Now that powder got some size of it that'll make you feel so purr. Like Montana did when he bit down and started about that bird. Some of y'all niggas out there snort a pack or two and think it's great. You ain't getting peed unless it's nothing less than one of them 8 ball stack. Tall and don't stall is what I'm all about. When I'm blowing that coke, don't play, I'm getting peed out. Ain't no fucking around when it comes down to the dope. Cocaine got me addicted, nigga. Hurry up and pass the dope.
Powder get you hype.
Cocaine got me addicted, nigga. Pass the blow.
Powder get you hype.
Cocaine got me addicted, nigga. Pass the blow.
Powder get you hype.
Cocaine got me addicted, nigga. Pass the blow.
Powder get you hype.
Cocaine got me addicted, nigga. Pass the blow. Causing nothing but mayhem when I'm hostile about a little something, man. Especially when I'm full of some of the grams and some of that cocaine. Now don't let me have a few of the pills I'm popping down my throat. Man, it feels so good when mixing it with some of that goddamn coke. Telling you how this big boy like to do it when I like to get full of that fucking ink and serpent. Yeah, that's the shit. Taking that goddamn price rap with that bite is how I'll always be. Going on nothing less than some of the death of that on totally. I can't think of no other way to do it except to play away. Constantly buying some tissue cause your nose been running from that base. Sneezing, coughing, draining, all that comes with blowing it fast home. Have a blowout with liquor and I bet you wanna quit that dope. Going like the Energizer Bunny 24/7 Mac. I'm one of them big ballers still they breaking out some 50 packs. I done said it once, so listen good about the goddamn white. When you take that blow, you'll find out that powder gets you hype.
Powder get you hype.
Cocaine got me.
Trill. Great to see you, fam. Yeah. Cheers, fam. What made you smile today? It's 1:10 a.m. So it's like 12 probably, 12 p.m. Eastern time. You sent the link. Thank you, sir. Put the 5 minutes on the clock. Appreciate that. At work. Yeah, man. I appreciate you always coming through. Shout out to the workers. Make the world go around. You are valued. no matter what work you do in life, I always tell my daughter that whenever we see construction workers or garbage workers, like without them, without anyone working, we can't make the system go around if we didn't have people. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Yeah, I like this simple beat. I'm gonna make it really simple. That's the chorus. They could have like a the ending would be like ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Okay. The snares gonna be like ba da ba 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 ba. Okay, so this is the pattern for the chorus. So then after that, just take out, I want a very simple beat. It's gonna be just like, alright, so then be 16 and then 4. That's all it's gonna be. So simple. We could take out like just things, but like that's all it's gonna be. And then the chorus is here. So we can like change, make sure that it's not always like 808. That's gonna hurt people's ears. So I'm always thinking about like going in and out. Like it's gonna start off just like really simple. This one here is gonna be like no open. It's gonna be like just that and no 808. And this part's gonna be like ba ba ba. That's it. No open. Oh. And back to gonna be like. Nice. That's what I want. Wait, pitch it down. Okay. Which one? That one probably. Wow, it's really too loud then. Ooh. Nice. Good idea. This one too. Nice, good idea. Alright, time for the track review. Are you there, Mr. Trill? Let me know if you're there. Oh, that's that Pac-Man one. Dope. Mr. Trill, if you're there, please press 1. I've seen that on my YouTube page, your Pac-Man one. I didn't listen to the video, but I saw that image. Alright, chill, just waiting for you to let me know you're there for the review. You're here, dope. Yeah, I like this track. I'm inspired by 36 Mafia's Powder song. Oh, you sent 2, nice. Alright, here we go. This one's the first one from our homie Richard Boy. I don't see the name of the title of it, but it's Pac-Man one. Here we go. I'll share the screen. Trill Boy in the house. Beautiful. Great work. Oh, the next song's mine. That's crazy. That doesn't happen very often. The next recommended video is mine. Okay. Yeah, really nice. I love it. It's like I can see like a water scene in like a game. Thank you so much for that. That was beautiful. I was thinking like a morning ritual, maybe not because it's like a bit fast. Kind of like a hurried feeling. Not so like calm, but the dripping water makes me feel calm. Alright, and I see you set another one, so we'll put another 5 minutes on the clock. Appreciate that. Anyone else want a review, just send it to the Discord. Use the Discord link. Or use the Discord command. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I want to make it really simple, so that does the job. Like, I just want to make, like, I don't know, just, you hear so many, like, beats. Like, I'm listening to a lot of 3-6 Mafia these days. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just so simple, but it has a nice vibe. That's the thing. It's the vibe. And then it's like getting the right group, the right rappers. In 3-6 Mafia, anything they touch is like golden. So it's like, it's almost biased. Yeah, 3-6, man. I've been researching. I've been digging, man. Like, I just realized how much I love DJ Paul's sound. And he's the original, right? Like, the Memphis sound. And it's like, it's so cool to get back into the roots of, like, Memphis sound. I'm like a sucker for that. I think it's because I'm from the Midwest, right? I'm originally from Indiana. So it's like, I don't know if that's something that has to do with it. Like, I think the area you're around, it's like you're like surrounded by that certain sounds. Like, the Midwest is maybe like violins and strings a lot. And like, I remember just hearing a lot of like Nelly sound, or like Bone Thugs and Harmony, Master P. Like, it's like a Midwest sound. Of course, like, you know, Eminem, but that's produced by Dr. Dre, so that's like, and then of course like Kanye, but that was like later. That was like in my like college years. Kanye, end of high school. Jazz, Midwest metal. Ooh. Maybe there's a lot of diversity. Jazz, Midwest metal, boom bap. That's beautiful. What a great eclectic like background. Yeah, jazz. That's amazing. I was giving a shout out to my industrial. Wow. Yeah, I never really got in industrial, but I was giving a shout out to my band teacher, Mr. Sugar. I was giving earlier today. I did a live, and I was like, man, like, he introduced me to like Maceo Parker, John Coltrane, and just like, you know, people like that. I just like really admire like teachers that just go out of the way to like, he would like make like the days of like burning CDs, you know, like, do you know what that even means? Burning CDs? Probably not. Like, it's basically like an old term of like just taking the CD and copying it, making illegal copy. He would do that for me. Or he would like give me the original, and then like I would make illegal copies. I don't know what it was. I think it was the other way around. No, he would make illegal copies for me. The dopest teacher, man. Like, I always remember him, like, at high school, like, band teacher. So dope. Burn CDs that are blank. You know about that? Wow. Aren't you, like, you're, like, in your 20s, aren't you? How do you know about that? That's crazy. You remember LimeWire? Wow. You remember BearShare? Of course, Napster, but how about BearShare? Yo, it took, like, 30 minutes to download one song. How do you remember that? You're only 20 something, right? What the hell? That's amazing that you would have to like research that. Like any like what's it? I'm millennial. You are, what's the people after me called? Gen Z. Yeah, so you're Gen Z. Wow. You grew up around computers, but you're 26. So you like always had internet growing up. Like, it was always around. See, I grew up like right before all of that. So I saw we had to go to like library to like research things. Like computers were like just starting to get like popular. Born around time we had dial-up. Okay. 26? Wow. So you must have like, yeah, you only had dial-up for a little bit of time, because like it probably like, yeah, like I'm sure like you had like, you don't remember too long though. That's interesting. Yeah. So I'm 37. Ravens in the house. We're talking about like the good old days where we had to download stuff from like LimeWire, Napster, BearShare. The days before internet. Yo, Trill and Raven in the house are two homies from our Battle of the Beats. Congrats, Raven. You did great on your battle too. I want to say that. Like, it can't be said enough. Like, anyone that does the Battle of the Beats, you're amazing. Just to get like selected to be on that, like Jaden like looks through all the stuff, like, and he gets recommended. So I want to say thank you for everyone that joins those things, because you're valued. Your time and your efforts like brought you to the Battle of the Beats. Like, it's like a select group of people. You're not just like, oh, you make music, okay, come on. Like you gotta get like we got like a team of like people that like scout. So do you remember Napster? Yep. And that's a good question. Which band sued Napster? What was that big band? That's a good trivia question. What was that big band? Hint, it's a heavy metal band that sued Napster. Alright, here we go. Next beat review. This is Trill. And this one's called Eternal Rain. Here we go. I'll share the screen. Nice. That is definitely a morning vibe. I love that your bass and stuff like that. Like, I'm not sensitive to bass right now because my right ear is bleeding, and man, like, I think if my 808s mess my ear up. So I'm using like, I put tissue in my ear, my right ear. It's always my right ear, not my left ear. Like once it starts tickling, it's like it's starting to mess up. Like I can feel like the hair's tickling. Yo, I don't know if anyone else deals with that issue. Like I think I might be losing my hearing in my right ear. But anyway, like to battle that is I'm using tissue. I'm just putting it in my ears to like muffle the 808. The 808 is gonna mess me up. Like so, I'm just like I'm protecting my ears with just like extra like protection. Like I can still feel the pound and the 808, and that's okay because I can like, but I'm not getting my like it's not going straight to my ears, so it's like there's padding in between. You know what I mean? I send you some stuff to react. Oh, thank you, Raven. To combat that. I totally get that. Yeah, but have your ears ever bled? Like that's like a constant. It's not a constant thing, but like it's not like abnormal. Like if I do it, if I listen to a lot of like sub bass stuff, man, that fucks my ears up so bad. Like even with these really good headphones that allow the air to go out, like I just listen to so much music and I'm like always in the studio, so it's like, and I don't mix enough in my on my monitors, so like that's what I was doing today. I'm just using my speakers now just to like change it up because I can't be fucking up my ears. Remember y'all that our ears are our biggest tools as producers. Like be very, very careful, but take breaks. I know I'm like being a hypocrite because my ears are fucking bleeding. So, not my ears, only the right ear. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know what's going on. It's the sub bass that's messing me up. So yeah, I'm putting the tissue in my ears now, and I really kind of like can't even hear myself talk so well. Now that I remember, I grew up around when people were modding systems. When it was a new thing. I grew up when people were modding systems. What does modding systems mean? Like, I remember Sony went to court. Ah! Modding systems. Oh, you're talking about for the illegal downloading, like Napster. Yeah, I heard it's like just so hard to catch people like that with those things. So hacking, modding systems. That's what you mean. Okay. Alright, let me put 5 more minutes on the clock. I'm getting tired, y'all, so I think this will be the last review. Let's do the last. I'll close it from the live submission. Closed today. Okay. So last one will be Raven, Save Me, and we'll put 5 minutes on the clock. I just want to finish this last little, just making a quick like 36 Mafia. Hacking the Dreamcast. They have the Dreamcast and they like did something with it. They made the PS from that. Yeah, it's gonna be really simple. This beat's gonna be really easy. That's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, cause I don't want to like do much. Like, I just kept the vibe. I think I want to add though like a background vibe, like just some kind of like some sound, just to keep the frequencies open. So I have this like natural recording sounds. Yeah, like a drill. It's a drill going in the background. Stretch it out a little bit. Yeah. Make it stereo. Nice. Okay. That does sound good. Just need that like fuzz or some kind of like some extra noise going on because it's really empty. So just to give it a little bit more, just something extra. These like background sounds are really crucial. Like they're so subtle, but it's like if you didn't have it on, it's gonna change it a little bit. It changes a lot actually. Those little subtle things, I'm like always looking for those like little bit of just add one more little thing, or like panning like those like reverb the risers. I love panning risers. Like switching from left to right here and there. Like it's so cool. This beat I want really simple, really easy freestyle. That's all I want when everything was starting. But yeah, I grew around those times when everything was starting out. That's interesting. How did you grow around that time? You're 26. You were born like in 87 or 86 or 97, 97 or 96, and you were like. It was like a very short time though, probably for you. Like you were just at the very end of all that. Like it was like when you're a baby. Like I'm just like wondering how were you able to see any of that? Or your parents, the people around you were just you guys had like you guys didn't have like the new technology. That's probably what it was. Cause I think about it, like Nintendo came out like 86 or 87, right? But I didn't get that shit until like 90 some, like late, like early 90s. Like when I was like 5. So it was like we had to wait so long because our family was poor and we were just like we had to wait. You know how it is, like when it first comes out, it's like really expensive, and then you have to wait like 4 years, and it goes down like all the way to like $100 or something. So yeah, that was us. Yeah, we had to wait like 4 years until like to get like the actual thing. The beat needs some extra melodies to make more interesting, or some effects. Yeah, I don't want to do that though, because that's what's gonna happen is that I get too involved with that what you're saying, and that's not what I want to do with this. I want to make it really simple. The whole point was this, like to make a really simple Memphis beat for a freestyle type beat, because I would do that. Like, you know me, I get too crazy. I'm like gonna work on like all these effects and things, and it's like it's not gonna be easy for anyone to freestyle over. So I'm just like, let's just keep all the room. I'm like, I want to make it so simplified where it's just like, wow, like that's like very rare to hear, like that simple. Just something like that. That's it. It's like a non-melody type beat, and then all of a sudden it comes to the chorus. Here we go. And then back to the verse. Yeah, I like that. I just want to try something new. I mean, like, of course, like listening to it, you're like, what the fuck? That's so boring. Like, I know that it is, because I'm like that listening. I'm like, yo, if I had to review something like that, I'd be like, yo, I'll be like tired. I'm like, yo, I'm never gonna send that for a review. because I know like that's not what it's supposed to be for an average listener. It's supposed to be for a rapper, and this is a really nice thing for a rapper. So thank you, Raven, for that suggestion. And that's my counter. Like, that's my defense in the court of law. But here we go. Last review of the night. Here we go. This is Raven, and we'll end it with that. Here's "Save Me" by Raven. Yo, come on. You have such versatility. You're so good, man. Like, that's how I know, like, you're, like, a person's a good producer when they can, like, produce so many genres. That's what I love. My favorite producer is Rick Rubin. Like, look at his catalog. Oh my gosh. I mean, of course, he's not, like, making beats or, like, on the mixing mastering. He knows what good music is. Like, that's the old style of the producer back then, right? Where you were like conducting things. It's like a movie producer. Like, I need more here. This would be better here. Like, how about try this? And he like makes people like, he wants people to be their best. Like, he knows how to like bring out the best in everyone. It's like, oh man, I love that. I'm starting to learn that a little bit here and there. Like now I'm still like working on mainly like my beats. Of course I produce for a handful of like people, and I want to bring out the best in them, but I just want them to be themselves. Like, I don't want to like have too much to say. Like, I want to hear what they have to say on my music. Like, that's kind of the thing I like. I just want them to be themselves without any like input from even myself. So that's what I love about producing for like many talented people. Shout out to Angie Styles if you're watching. I love our recent collab we're gonna be putting out soon. Y'all check that out soon. Angie Styles. That's BDBGP. That's his aunt. I get the honor to produce for her again. We made a track earlier. She's so dope, man. There's so many pickpocketers. Yeah, I saw that documentary about Barcelona, beautiful city, and Lucia, good people, good eat, a lot of history. Yeah, and they got the siesta culture, right? It's like people can like drink in the daytime and then like take a nap and then go back to work. It's like that seems like a really cool culture. Yeah, it's very different from Japan. Like Japan is like work to die. Like it's like die to work, and like, you know, it's I can't say, I don't want to say anything bad about Japan, but that's one of my least favorite things about Japan, like the work culture. I mean, there's like I always want to think about good sides of it though. Like the good thing about Japanese work culture is that like you have a lot of loyalty. I don't know if it's real loyalty or not, but like you'll have like people that just like, yo, that's what the boss said. We're like, that's the reason why we're here. We're gonna like do it together. Like we're all to like, it's like for the greater good of the company. So like they have a lot of those like values of like group values, not individual. Like I'm trying to get ahead of you. I'm gonna try to beat you so I can get the position. It's not about that. It's like it's always about like the group. So I admire that. Like I think that's always good, healthy way to think about life. All the things like I want to say like any kind of thing that you're gonna say something negative about, you should always think about a positive that side of anything. Like everything, absolutely everything. You have to always find something, the silver lining. Yep. All right, y'all. That was a fun night. I made a really simple Memphis type beat, like so simple. But that's what I wanted to do because I get too obsessed with like changing things. And yeah, just going back to that. That's kind of the goal of this one of tonight, to make a really simple Memphis type beat. And thank you all for coming through. If you want to go to Spain, I recommend Andalusia, Malaga, Sevilla, Almeria, Granada. It's more cheap. Nice, but it's not cheap because I'm coming from Japan. The value of my money is so cheap. I think we're like, I don't know if like, so I even talked to my Nepal, the rapper that I produced for in Nepal. He's like, yeah, you're like the Japanese yen is like the same as like their currency in Nepal. Like Nepal is like a third world country, so it's like, yeah, like it's like gonna be a while before I leave Japan because anywhere I go I'm gonna be like broke as fuck. So it's like I'm staying here, I'm good. Like I'll be cheap here, I'll be poor here. But if you go to a different country and it's like you're bringing your value money, it's like you're gonna be really poor. So yeah, Japan is not in a good shape right now. So anyone that's coming from like any other country, come to Japan. Like you can get like a 50% discount on everything. You can just have an amazing shopping spree, and then you can bring those items and resell it in your country. There's a business idea. All right, thank y'all for watching. Keep loving yourself. I'm sleepy as fuck. All right, we'll be back. You know how we do. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Trill. It's always great. I want to say thank you so much for always supporting. Like, but remember, keep loving yourself. That's what I ask. That's the only thing I ask for you to do. Keep loving yourself. All right. Peace, brothers. Peace, sisters.
Cut that bitch off!